And we begin with breaking news this morning out of the UK, where citizens are now less than a week away from becoming the first in the world to receive a COVID-19 vaccine. The UK's regulatory health body granting approval today to the product made by Pfizer and BioNTech.
The MHRA's recommendation has been reached following an extremely thorough and scientifically rigorous review of all the evidence of safety, of effectiveness, and of quality of the Pfizer-BioNTech vaccine.
Britain's health minister says immunizations could begin as early as this Monday. Priority will be given to long-term care residents and employees, followed by people over the age of 80 and healthcare workers. CTV's London Bureau Chief Paul Workman joins me now with more. All right, Paul, what more are you hearing from British officials today?
Well, it's being treated as pretty exciting news here, Jennifer. The health minister was, jubilant this morning, suggesting that by next Easter, this country will be very well back on the road to normalcy. As you said, the rollout could begin as early as next week. They did a very fast-track review and approval of this vaccine. They've been looking at the data for months and months and months, sort of in real time, and were able to, at the last minute, say, yes, we're going to go ahead with this. So it means that the United Kingdom will begin vaccinating on a mass basis before the United States, which is where this vaccine originated. So it's pretty extraordinary news here this morning.
Yes. How's it going over with the general population? Are there people who definitely want to take this vaccine, or is there some concern?
No, there are people who, probably the vast majority, who definitely want to take this vaccine. And there are people who are still a little wary, still a little concerned, aren't sure about it. And so there's always going to be that kind of split. But I think the government is really pushing hard that this is the only way to control COVID-19, get people out there, get those vaccines, beginning with, as you said, with probably people in care homes, care workers, the residents, then on to hospitals, and then down the age ladder until the country, until much of the country is vaccinated over the next weeks and months. And
starting as soon as Monday, Paul?
Oh, it's quite possible. There were pictures today of big refrigerated trucks coming out of the Pfizer factory in Belgium. Now, where are they carrying vaccine that was now being shipped to the UK? We heard the first shipments would be coming from Belgium, so it's quite possible that they're on the way already for distribution as of Monday in hospitals. Probably beginning there, that's where the vaccines will be, but there are also going to be mass immunization centers set up where people could walk in and get their shots.
You know, Paul, this comes as a lockdown is being lifted in the UK. So on the political side, good news all around. Is this a win for the Johnson government, a government that's really come under fire in the past for how it handled the pandemic initially?
They're certainly going to play it as a big win, that they have pushed very hard for this and that they've tried to take care of the country and make sure they've kept the country safe. You're right, there's been a huge amount of criticism about lockdowns, how badly they've been handled, about the test and trace program and what a mess it has been. So certainly the government is going to say, look, we've got a vaccine. We've told you to be patient. Just be patient a little bit longer and we're going to come out of this. That's the line that the Boris Johnson government is going to be pushing and pushing hard.
CTV's Paul Workman with the very latest on this breaking news. Thank you, Paul.
Thanks, Jennifer. Yep.